Today we're making a sign for parking for the dome. We've recently launched Geodome and I've showed it in my other video. In Ontario, we're super excited, and right now we need to create the outside space because we're really good at indoor, but outdoors we need some more work. So don't have a particular software. I'm using Word for this. The size of the font of the letters is 450 big letters, and for the lower are 300. We print the letters and then we will put them on the wood. So we went to Home Depot, got some pine untreated shelves. Actually, I try to pick the ones without knots because you'll notice when you burn the ones with knots, it's very oily, so it's harder to wood burn on them. So cut them to roughly equal sizes because I'll be using other pieces for other signs. And then we sanded them with a 5-inch sander. You could see I got 220 grit and 80. 80 is a rougher one, and Charlie says hi to you guys. It's pretty easy to sand, and you could see it's winter. It's very tricky to do outdoor work right now, and we can't wait for spring to do more. But we're doing what we can right now. So we sanded all the sides, including the edges. So then once we did the 80 grit, we switched to 220. Last weekend we put up the lights on the Geodome and the cottage, and it looks absolutely beautiful. For those of you who have already visited us, I hope you've enjoyed the lights. It adds a beautiful touch. And right now we're just trying to make a clear path from the parking to the dome for you guys to see well, and we really appreciate all your support. So once we're done and we had our letters, we wanted to put them up somewhere where it would make sense, and it was sort of a silly attempt for us to measure everything equally with pencils, but we couldn't find a ruler, so we worked with what we had, and it actually turned out pretty good. So you want to lay down carbon paper underneath to copy the letters that you have. We were so surprised how easy it is to make these, actually, because I try to reach out in the community to see if anybody would print this or do these, and it's quite tricky to find someone, especially in winter, because a lot of this woodworking stuff is done in the summer. Quite easy. You just print letters like this, and then you start working with the I guess pyrography skills you have. I don't have very many. I'm just starting to learn this, but it turned out quite good. So originally I was trying different blades, or whichever term you use for this, and you could see they're quite spaced out. So when I finished everything and I switched some blades and some worked better than others, I ended up actually filling the second coat layer because I felt like there were too many empty spaces, or it was too light, and because it was going outside and we want to make sure our guests see it, we try to bold it further. Once this is done, I'm gonna stain it and it's ready to go. So next time we go up, we're gonna put up the signs and some more lights, and we'll show you around.